Do you love your chickens and everything about them? Do you love that cute little beak and fluffy little feathers? I know you love those delicious and nutritious farm fresh eggs. This egg would be heavenly if it wasn't for all that chicken dookie. Just look at all the dookie on the door, dookie on the floor, and dookie all around. If only you could train your chicken on the toilet. It's not just a daydream. It's the Perch Potty, the world's first toilet for your chickens. Look at how clean and happy your chickens could be. Your poop problem is gone.
Hey guys, I want to talk to you about my new idea and product. This is a chicken toilet, essentially. It's called Perch Potties. And let me give you a little background on Perch Potties before I dig into this. I used to build chicken coops, and I've kept chickens for a number of years, and I got frustrated with the amount of waste that they actually produce inside the coop. So I would put linoleum flooring down, and I'd have to chisel away at the floor and clean it up. And I noticed that when the chickens go in to roost at night, they spend about 90% of the time that they are roosting at night on a perch, pooping in the exact same spot. So you'll notice that the waste will mound up after a few days, and then you have to manage that. I always thought it would be convenient and nice if there was a way to collect this waste without having it inside the coop where the chickens then jump down and scratch at their own waste and eat it. It's kind of gross. So what I've done is I created Perch Potties, and what this is a flushing toilet for chickens. Remove all the perches from inside the coop. It then, when the chickens come in to roost at night, they see this wonderful perch potty and these nice nesting bars. They come up, sit here, and then when they take a chicken dookie, it lands inside the perch potty, and then at this point you can come in, collect the eggs in the morning, and flush all that waste right outside the coop. So this connects to your garden hose. It has a ball valve on the back. I have it rigged up in the shop here on a pump just for demonstration purposes. But what this would do is the water will run down, it hooks up to a standard 3-inch plumbing fitting, and it will route outside the coop where then you can put it into the garden, out back in the yard where you're not worried about it, or you could even collect it into a 5-gallon bucket with holes in it and collect solid waste as fertilizer. I'm going to turn this on so you can see how it will flush. So now you turn on the water and the waste is flushed right outside the coop where you don't have to worry about it, and it keeps it clean on a daily basis. Another nice thing about what we incorporated into the design is these will actually nest right next to each other, and you can hook them up with a T-fitting, and so if you have a large amount of chickens, you can then create more space for roosting at night and have more perch potties, keeping the coop even cleaner. When I mentioned this idea to my dad and started to explain it, he kind of gave me a funny look. You want to make toilets for chickens? And I said, yeah. And I explained the idea a little more. He became very excited about it and built me this prototype tool out of wood, which we were then able to vacuum form plastic tubs to create the prototype perch potties, which are going out to a number of people that I know that I've sold coops to that keep backyard chickens. And they're going to test them out, give me feedback, we'll make any changes necessary, and then this product will be launched on a Kickstarter campaign where you'll be able to buy it. What we'll do with the money with that, we'll make a production tool and really refine the idea. But I just wanted to show here at night roosting, and when they take a chicken dookie, the dookie's going to land in the perch potty, and this waxy plastic material is going to take care of the rest. Because what happens is gravity comes in, that dookie's going to roll down, go in the 3-inch pipe at the bottom, and then right now we're using the system dry because it's actually really cold out. It's like 20 degrees over here in Michigan. So when you use the system dry, the dookie's going to land in this 5-gallon bucket, and you can use it as fertilizer, and you just empty it weekly or depending on how many birds you have. And what this does, it keeps the poop off the floor, it keeps it off the birds, and it just works out all around better. You can also use this system wet. So in the summertime, you can hook this up to a garden hose, and there's a manifold up top with holes in it, and you can set it to a timer, and then it will flush automatically daily at your discretion. Or you can have it on a ball valve and simply open and close it, and then that water is going to flush down and clean this perch potty. So I have an option too where there's a fitting and you can actually have a garden hose and you can fill up your water and use it to hose down. Fortunately with this plastic, it's so waxy that the poop doesn't actually stick to the perch potty very often. So with this system, like I said, we have it hooked up dry, but I'm going to show you if it were a wet system how it would work. the water would turn on, it would flush down here. Instead of having the 5-gallon buckets underneath, using the system dry, but I'm just gonna give you a quick walkthrough on how you'd use this wet. This is standard 3-inch pipe. You can go buy this at your local hardware store. And when we made the Perch Potties, we designed it to accept a 3-inch pipe. You would install this just like you would install standard household plumbing. It goes underneath, and it actually goes right onto the Perch Potties nicely. And then what you would do is you would duct this outside with a little bit of fall so that all the liquid waste is going to go outside your coop. You now no longer have to clean inside. And then what I've designed here is this lid made out of plastic, which nicely snaps onto a standard 5-gallon bucket and accepts the 3-inch pipe. And I'll leave further instructions, but you can use this a number of ways. You just drill small holes in the bucket, and then the liquid waste is going to leave, and the solid waste will be left behind for you to use as fertilizer or dispose of however you like to. This can also be taken a step further, and you can bury the bucket in a little bit of pea stone and kind of create a drain tile. So this becomes your septic tank, and you have a drain tile just like your septic field for your chicken dookie. And there you go, more sanitized coop for you, your chickens. Okay, thanks again for watching, guys, and please support our Kickstarter. I hopefully explained Perch Potties well. It's a pretty simplistic system, and I think it's a great product that will improve chicken keeping and make it simpler for people all around the world. So these prototypes that we're demonstrating here have been in the field and been tested, and why we need your support on Kickstarter is so we can actually make a production tool and deliver the Perch Potties to everyone. So please support, and thank you for watching.